Hi, and welcome to Chef Roary's Restaurant Showcase. I'm Executive Chef Rory McPherson. Well, we've gone international.
So my name is Chef Jason Peru. I'm here at Joseph's Restaurant in Marval, that's in Trinidad and Tobago. And I'm excited about today because we're at the premier Mediterranean restaurant here on the island. You get Lebanese cuisine and that great fusion of Mediterranean creeping in inside there. Chef Joseph, an amazing chef, he's been paired with Chef Katie today. And I'm pretty itching to see what they're going to be doing in the kitchen because I know that as soon as she landed here in Trinidad and Tobago, two of them hit it off, so it's amazing to see the synergy that's going to come out of this.
Hi, my name is Katie Mullaley. I'm from St. John's, Newfoundland. I'm here in the beautiful Trinidad and Tobago. I'm chef with the wonderful chef Joseph Habr, and today we're preparing a sayadiyya with a beautiful tabbouleh salad. I'm going to influence with my French training with a tomato beurre blanc and a little parsley oil to complement the tabbouleh salad.
Okay, my name is Joseph Habr. I'm the owner and chef for Joseph Restaurant. My background, I am from Lebanon. I study hospitality in Lebanon. What we're going to do today, dish everybody know in Lebanon, call it sayadiyya. What we have fresh snappa with different spices. We do it with basmati rice and lovely salad, we call it tabbouleh.
Hey, it's Chef Jason again, and welcome to Chef Roary's Restaurant Showcase. We're here in beautiful Trinidad and Tobago, Marval to be precise, and we're here at the premier Mediterranean food experience restaurant. Joseph Habr, you're the restaurant chef here, the executive chef,
Correct.
restaurateur and proprietor of Joseph's Restaurant. How are you, sir?
I am okay.
You having fun? You ready to do this?
We will.
We're also here with Chef Katie Mullaley, a young lady who has left her culinary footprint all over Canada, from Toronto, Nova Scotia, and now in Newfoundland. A personal caterer and chef. So I know you guys are going to be creating a fabulous dish today. Tell me a little bit about it, chefs.
What we have today, we have dish, we call it sayadiyya.
Sayadiyya,
A dish made from in Lebanon, Lebanese cuisine.
Lebanese, right?
So we put in pot,
You put a pot on medium fire.
some olive oil. What we have right here, we have at almost every week we done it. We call it green seasoning, local seasoning.
Green
Made from
seasonings.
saif, shalobeni, parsley, celery, all of that. Grind it and we put aside.
So you put a little bit on
Oh,
top of
beautiful.
it. So salt and black pepper, chef. Green seasoning.
Green seasoning and ready to fry.
What I like about your cuisine thus far, from what I could see from it, it's very simplistic. You let the spices do the work, the marinade.
Marinated.
It's not complicated, and I find that
No.
especially with Mediterranean cuisine, it's not very intimidating at all.
But we use plenty our spices, cumin,
Cumin,
garlic, and plenty onion.
plenty onions.
That's our fish. We put aside, and now we're going to make a stock.
Beautiful.
We have bay leaf,
So you use the same pan.
same pot to take flavor from fish. We have some coriander. About 2 cardamom, 3 cardamom,
Yes.
some clove.
So it's very warm. I could see this is going to be very warm and
We
hearty.
put plenty onion.
It's almost like a
Sayadiyya spices,
mirepoix base. Already, from
Absolutely,
what
yeah.
I'm seeing. I'm seeing the onions inside there.
Yeah.
some saffron, little cinnamon powder, and some paprika.
I could safely say that cinnamon in a stock, it's new to
And
me.
after we use one, we put this one to make it stock.
Just like that.
It already smells amazing. You can smell all those spices.
You can
in
smell the
there.
clove,
Yeah.
definitely get the turmeric and the warmth of the
And we
cumin.
fry it until getting brown a little bit. Now we have to caramelize onion to give nice color for stock. And we have some hot water. Meanwhile, we add it in it.
Beautiful. And chef, how long will this normally take to simmer?
Between 2 to 3 hours.
2 to
we
3
reduce
hours.
it to quarter. So what we do when we leave it to boil, but meanwhile I have prepared sauce. We're going to use it. Same ingredient.
So you did one ahead of time.
Correct.
So Chef Joseph, I've seen your fish is done. Your stock is pretty much in a good gear. I understand you're going to make us a rice dish.
Correct.
What's the name of it?
Sayyadi rice.
And that's something that you serve at the restaurant here.
From time to time, not always. What we do some butter. We leave the butter to burn a little bit, let the milk.
A little bit of a foamy brown.
Correct.
Okay, so we're looking for that brown noise.
Correct.
Yep.
That's how we're doing it. Make it look brown.
So I see cinnamon, turmeric, paprika.
Little salt.
This is almost like the same spices, Chef, that you
Some
use
black pepper, same spices.
in the fish. Smells good, Katie.
It smells amazing.
Step in there and take that in. It's amazing.
Oh, perfect. A beautiful color.
Have to be brown color.
You could even see the flavor being exuded from that. I mean, it's amazing. Katie could attest to that.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
The turmeric has taken the color and just rimmed the whole pan with it. The onions, all those great flavors just coming out. It's an amazing, heavenly smell in this kitchen right now.
It is.
Chef Jason, the best thing to have Sayyadi spice have more cumin in it.
Really?
Cumin, earthy flavor and nice. And
You know what I've realized? Asian cuisine, authentic Indian cuisine, Mediterranean, even as Lebanese cuisine, cumin is one of those spices that plays an integral role. People just think that cumin, that is jeera here in Trinidad and Tobago, is used predominantly in Indian cuisine alone. That is curry. But I mean, it lends itself very well to different cuisines from what I understand, right, Chef?
correct.
Big cumin user back home, Chef Katie?
I've learned it from other cultures, and we do it in the dishes. But again, we take it from other cultures. It's not a spice I was trained with, but a spice we definitely use. But we learned that from many people that we worked with.
So this is a slow process. You
Correct.
really want to build the flavor.
Build a flavor and getting dark a little bit to get color for the rice. Some people put in color in. I don't put no color.
You don't put no color in it.
No.
But I wish everybody could smell this right now.
That's smelling.
As Chef Roary would say, I wish the cameras had smell-o-vision.
And now we're having rice ready. We soak it before 2 hours.
2 hours.
This is the basmati rice?
Yes.
It goes in now.
And we put it in.
So, in other words, for the viewers at home, this is somewhat like a pilaf.
Like a, you could make that every day. At home,
It's
as
a one-pot dish, very easy.
one pot a dish. At almost every Friday, every home, because Friday right now land, people make it.
And it accompanies any protein.
And everything. We fry it a little bit.
Chef Katie, I know you could definitely venture this back home
Yeah.
when chefing out because it's spices that are so easily sourced. The basmati rice, the spices, the turmeric, the clove,
Yes.
the cinnamon. Bring a little bit of warmth into.
Well, that's the nice thing about working with other people is you learn a little bit from every chef you work with, right? So you take a little piece of that, and that's the beautiful thing about cooking.
And I mean, all credit goes to Chef Roary, especially on this program, because even when I come to Newfoundland, I learn a lot from the Newfie chefs. It's amazing. I come back to Trinidad and Tobago with great inspiration. And I know it's going to happen to you too. Are you ready to go to Newfoundland, Chef Joe?
Who's going to pack his jacket?
He's a bit cold. He's afraid of the cold.
I'm afraid to cool, man. Now we fry it and almost finish.
Yeah.
We have a stock ready. We add a stock in it.
So you just add the stock, and
Yeah.
this will obviously cook the rice. Is it that you add the stock when it's needed, or like a risotto, or you just put
No, I put and
you put it, let it absorb,
let absorb.
and then you add more when needed?
Correct.
Okay, great. Everything was just like a match made in heaven.
Today we're preparing a sayadiyya with the beautiful tabbouleh salad. Now I'm going to be making Joseph's famous tabbouleh salad. So he showed me his tricks. Right here I've got some fresh local mint. We've got some beautiful local tomatoes. Here, Joseph used cracked wheat, but you can also use a different grain in your tabbouleh salad. We got some onions, and then we also have some chives. Now in Canada, this would be more of a green onion, but here in Trinidad, it's chives, which is really nice. We have some fresh lemon juice here. We're gonna use some cracked black pepper, some olive oil, and then some parsley. So I'm just gonna get started, chop my parsley, and build the salad.
So this is actually the tabbouleh that you make at the restaurant.
At the tabbouleh, what I make every day.
You gave her the franchise to make it now.
She paid, don't worry, she paid.
I paid already.
Now almost our rice finishing. Since Chef Katie making our tabbouleh, I'm going to add fish to our rice to get more flavor.
Also, you actually insert the fish into the rice.
Correct. But we don't mix it.
So you just let it sit and simmer there, let it absorb all that great
Correct.
flavor. Okay.
And we have right here fresh pine nut, silver almond. And we have plenty onion.
Pine nuts are just one of those ingredients they use a lot in a Mediterranean cuisine, am I
Yes,
right?
pine nut, yes.
And you could roast this slightly
What
to
we
bring out
want
the
to do,
flavor.
roast it and top it with the fish.
I understood that you make a really great hummus using pine nuts also.
You could use anything in hummus.
Yeah?
You could use pine nut, garlic, minced meat. What my best seller now, lamb and pine nut top hummus.
Really? We have to try that.
I can attest to the great
Oh
hummus.
my God. Am I the only one?
Yet you did very well, huh?
Chef Joseph, is this fine enough for your tabbouleh salad?
Did very well.
Okay, perfect. So
What you'll do first,
yeah.
I give you a secret.
Yes.
You
Oh,
put wheat first.
that first. Okay.
And after, tomato.
Tomato next.
So water sauce from tomato absorb the wheat.
Beautiful.
And after you add everything
Everything.
and you mix it.
Okay, wonderful. So I'll start with the mint here. The chives. Onion.
Onion,
And then this beautiful parsley.
parsley. Always remember, black pepper and salt for taste.
Now, Chef, this salad that you're making, any time of the day you could enjoy it?
Anytime.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's a,
Not breakfast. People do eat breakfast in Lebanon. Eat it like we call it special meza. Have tabbouleh, hummus, kibbe, all of that. But tabbouleh very important in your table.
Oh, I hear you.
When you have something like a fish, at
That's what it
because
yeah.
it have a limey flavor, and limey flavor
Cuts a little bit of the freshness in the fish, of course.
do very well.
Okay, so I'll just mix these ingredients together, and then we'll add the olive oil and lemon juice.
Correct.
Chef, this requires black pepper.
This requires
Correct.
black pepper.
And you put some salt, but not too much meanwhile.
Not too much. Thank you.
Some olive oil.
And that's like the major moisture inside there.
Correct. And little fresh lime juice, huh?
Has to be fresh.
Have to be fresh. And you could mix it up.
And you can really smell the ingredients here coming together.
Now we're
Smells
done.
good, Chef.
There we are there. So that's the secret to a wonderful tabbouleh salad, straight from Joseph. Okay, well, Joseph's finishing onions here. I'm just going to make my quick beurre blanc. So I'm going to take this wine reduction I told you about earlier. I'm going to put that in the pot. I'm going to slowly emulsify with some cold cubes of butter and finish it with this beautiful local tomato sauce they're done. So I've taken some local tomatoes. We put in some basil, some thyme, some onion, some garlic. It's really fresh, really lovely, and it'll just be a nice pair to the dish. So I'm going to start that.
Wow. A little bit of the French infusion inside there, Chef Joseph.
Always.
So your reduction is made up of what?
So the reduction, I took a beautiful bottle of wine that Joseph had provided me.
That's
and I
white
took-
wine?
Yeah, white wine. I put some of the Spanish thyme, Chardon Benny, onions, and also some cracked peppercorn. Just let it reduce, strained it out, and then now I'm emulsifying with some butter.
So the emulsified, the butter has to be at a certain temperature.
Yeah, cold butter, and you have to just take it one step at a time so you don't split it. And
Otherwise, you will just end up with melted butter.
yes, which is what we're trying to
So
avoid
the
today.
emulsification there is basically to get a nice thick consistency, a semi-thick consistency.
Absolutely.
I hear you.
And the trick is to make sure at the end all your butter is melted so you don't split it. And I'm just going to finish it with this beautiful tomato to pair with Joseph's dish.
So this is really mostly like a temperature sensitive sauce.
Absolutely. You have to go quick and you have to make sure not to split it.
I remember learning to do this back in culinary school, and it takes you a little bit of time to learn it because sometimes that butter could melt on you and your sauce is split and
And your
that's
sauce
it.
is split and you
But
have to start again.
Yours looks perfect.
And we don't want to use that, waste that beautiful reduction I made because I put a nice bit of wine in that.
A little bit in it. So basically, this is a base for your sauce, and you could pretty much add whatever you want after. You're using tomatoes.
Yeah, classically beurre blanc is just a white wine reduction with butter, but you can deviate and put what you want in it. And I just thought the tomato sauce is really nice with this idea we're making today. So, nice addition.
When last have you made a sauce like that?
And I think the acid from the reduction really complements the tomato. So we're almost done here. Just a cube or two more butter, and then I'll put my tomato sauce in. We'll have our sauce.
Wonderful. How's your fish going there, Chef Joe?
Almost finished.
That's the Sayyida, right?
Sayyadi.
Sayadiya, that's it.
You have
With
to make a visit to Lebanon to learn it well.
the fish inside of it, yes. And you have your fried onions, so you have everything. more or
Roast
less ready.
peanut, almond.
And you did the almonds earlier on, yes, I did see that. What I like about this is that it's toasted, it brings out a nutty profile to it. And you did mention that that's the flavor that you want to cover or garnish it with.
Correct.
So I still have a few small pieces of butter, and that's what you want to make sure is absolutely melted so you don't split your sauce. So this is just the end, making sure all our butter cubes are melted here. Okay, so you see we have a beautiful emulsified butter sauce here. So I'm just going to add our tomato to finish.
Amazing consistency.
Thank you.
So in terms of the proportions, how much of the additional, like the tomato sauce or whatever you're adding to it, is it like a ratio of maybe 1/3 of that to 2/3 of the beurre blanc?
I guess I'm looking for a little bit of color, consistency, and taste. So I don't have a ratio off mine yet, but I'm going to look. I'm going to look it until we have a beautiful red color here, and then I'll taste it to make sure.
I'm a bit concerned. This is one of those sauces that traumatized me back in school. It goes from perfect to failure in a second, so I'm a bit scared.
I think I'm gonna
but it
use-
looks pretty good. You seem to have made this numerous occasions.
With a nice color, huh?
A nice color. And that's very important. I mean, evidently she's using like this tomato sauce today.
So you can see we have this beautiful rose color here. I haven't split my sauce, so it's going to make a great addition to our saïdia. And that's our tomato beurre blanc.
Beautiful. So I think we're in a good position right now, Chef. Maybe we could start to plate up,
Absolutely.
because I'm really eager to see what's going on here. Everything is just like a match.
Tomato beurre blanc, a little part of the Today we're preparing a saïdia with a beautiful tabbouleh salad.
All right, so I see you have your tabbouleh in the small ramekin to the side. What's next?
Now, Sayyadi finished, rice cook.
Beautiful.
We take out the fish.
So you always take out the fish?
Correct.
So you can mold the rice. Okay. Because I see a mold here, so evidently I know from a chef's point of view, you're definitely going to mold it. I can read his mind.
Now we take the rice and we have a small mold.
Nice. You get that smell?
Oh yeah. Again, I wish you could smell this. The flavors in this kitchen today.
Press it down, beautiful.
We can't press it too much because after we have to move the mold.
Oh, okay. Put it on top.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my lord.
I can't wait to try this fish.
Beautiful.
Oh wow.
Oh yes.
And we have balance fish. We have to put it.
Right on. Oh, okay.
Ooh. So
Yeah.
you're getting a nice portion of fish, which is very important. These days when you come to restaurants, you want to make sure that you
Yeah.
get your money's worth. I see this a lot in Asian cuisine also. In Chinese cuisine, they fry a lot of onions on top also. It's really a great ingredient for
Yeah.
flavor, for garnishing.
Very popular to garnish on steak as well.
And we
That's
have
beautiful.
roasted almond and peanut.
Now that crunch alone is worth it
Yeah.
because every little bit and piece that you take with your fork.
And we have Chef
really
Katie
nice
make lovely
texture.
sauce for us.
Absolutely.
we're going to finish it with our sauce, lovely sauce. And we have our next sauce from
Chef?
stock for the fish. We have some,
So I love how you use this teal. So you just fry the teal back.
That's
Use it as a garnish. You know, they teach you, especially when you're doing gross pieces in culinary school.
Yeah, and it's very nice to use the whole fish.
By all means. And this is your tomato beurre blanc?
Yeah, so this is my tomato beurre blanc, beautiful sauce, didn't
I mean,
split.
chef, look how beautiful. It held the texture very well. It's not split or anything like that.
And I'm just gonna drape it around here to complement his dish.
Oh my God, I'm getting excited now.
I don't want to interfere with his flavors, but I just want to put it around there so we get a bit of French cuisine.
And Chef Katie, I see that you have a green oil here.
Yeah,
What is-
so I just took some parsley and some olive oil. I blended in the blender. I brought it up to temperature to really bring out the green flavor of the parsley. I just thought it'd be a nice splash of color and it really complement the tabbouleh salad.
It's beautiful. I mean, especially on plates like this, we ought to make sure it pops for the customer, right?
So let's have this here, and I was just gonna drapes it in.
And the
Just
beauty
around.
about it is that obviously parsley is used inside here, so it ties back into the
Absolutely.
meat itself.
And that's something we do in French
my-
training. So add a little color, add a little flavor.
Chefs, I think we need to take this. We need to try this.
We need to dig in.
Let's head to the dining table.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
Now, I must divulge to you, I'm a fan of exotic flavors and spices. This dish in front of me screams all of those profiles already. The smell, it's alluring. The color, attract. What do you want more than that? Chef, fabulous job.
Thank you.
Chef Joseph, you and Katie did something amazing here.
Thank you.
And the fusion of your backgrounds is testament to what I'm seeing in front of me right now.
thank you.
The sayadiyah
Sayadi, correct?
with our snapper, there's toasted almonds on top. You did a tomato beurre blanc. That's our beautiful red sauce that we've seen across there with a little parsley drizzle.
Yep.
So, no further ado, what are we waiting on? Let's try
dig
this. We take out a little bit of tabbouleh here. Katie, you want to bring your plate?
Please, thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Those beautifully caramelized onions. I mean, I've seen little fried pieces. I'm seeing a little bit of caramelization there on top of the fish and that great rice, that basmati sayadiyah rice. You said you pour a little bit of sauce on top of it, correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
Now, in addition to this, I know you pride yourself on a lot of
Thank you.
great beverages here. I've had already at the restaurant. We actually have the twisted yellowtail right now, which is Galliano based. A lot of nice rum inside there. And tell me about arak.
Arak. That drink, I bring it from Lebanon. Base grapes, flavor with aniseed.
So that's that aniseed smell that I'm getting in the atmosphere.
Distilled 3 times.
Distilled 3 times.
3 times.
And I think that's
You
your...
could smell aniseed in it, and
I'm smelling
And
because I
the-
could tell you told me you brought your spices from Lebanon, and it seems like you're bringing arak
Correct.
also. So,
Correct.
so let's try this and we'll
dig in.
pair it with a drink.
Cheers.
Great job, guys.
Chef Katie.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers, chef.
All
Joseph.
this.
Cheers. Ooh.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes, you could taste that alcohol inside there, the dark rum, but it's still fruity at the same time.
Yeah.
It's mild. It has a sort of that sweetish flavor, the
Correct.
aniseed coming through from the arak.
Correct.
And let's
Beautiful
try
drink.
this fish. I think it'll pair very well with this, especially with the pine nuts.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
Okay.
Rice
Amazing.
Rice tastes very good, and
So flavorful.
What really makes this scream is all the spices, the turmeric, the
turmeric
clove,
and cumin,
the paprika.
everything. Especially cardamom give you lovely flavor.
Yeah, it makes it very warm.
And the beauty about it is that even though you're getting that nice warm flavors from it going on, you got that tabbouleh that is vibrant. So good. Folks, I must tell you, when it comes to distinct cuisine like this that is so exotic and so different, this is what travel is about. You really have to try different cuisines. And it's an honor here to try this Mediterranean Lebanese cuisine that you're providing with us here in Trinidad and Tobago, here at Joseph's Restaurant. I know that it's fairly new for you. You love
Yep.
it.
No, it's an honor to be here and
It's
to
an
try
honor.
this cuisine.
And I guess that's what this show is about. I mean, we have to pay homage to Chef Roary for making all of this happen. Chef Joseph, thank you for so much being on the show.
Thank you for choosing us. Thank you so much to you all.
It's a pleasure to have
Thank you.
Chef Katie, all the way from St. John's, Newfoundland. You did a fabulous job here
Thank
with
you
me,
very
Chef
much.
Joseph.
I'm very happy to be here.
Cheers to everyone here again.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chefs, great job. And we'll see you on our next episode of Chef Roary's Restaurant Showcase. Bye, guys.